Residents in one Rankin County neighborhood say they experienced severe flooding and they blame it on construction.
Neighbors say they knew flooding would happen and even warned the builder beforehand. This flooding is happening on Halton Court near Grants Ferry Road. Neighbors living on Halton Court right in Castle Woods told 3 on Your Side that floodwaters cause major safety issues for residents. Every time it rains, multiple driveways are filled with water. One resident told us the water comes from 2 home pads.
At the Board of Supervisors meeting, and the supervisors asked the builder, do you not care that you are flooding out the residents, and you are warned that your building would flood out the residents? And he said some vulgar verbiage.
Community members told us they want the home builder to be held accountable. 3 on Your Side did reach out by phone to the Rankin County Board Attorney for a response. We have not gotten one yet, but we'll share that with you once we do get one.